What is the FIRE movement? FIRE is financially independent, retired early. And essentially what that is, it's a movement where people have extreme frugality and try and not spend as much money as they can on things that don't matter to achieve early financial retirement at at an untraditional age, like something around 30 years old, 40, and sometimes even before 30s if you're skilled enough and you are have enough finesse with your finances. Essentially, it all comes down to savings. It doesn't really come to earning more, it comes more to savings. So if you earn a penny, you earn 0.75% of a penny because the average tax rate is 25% for income. So saving a penny is more viable than earning a penny. There's a lot of teachers out there who have a higher net worth than doctors out there because teachers, those teachers are saving more money than they need, and while some high-income people just kind of have what is known in the industry as lifestyle inflation. The more money you earn is directly proportional to how much money you spend, which isn't true. If you can live off 30K a year, once you get 100K, there's no reason to up your lifestyle. You can just get that difference of 40K or 70K or whatever I said before, and just start investing that. And spend little, earn a lot, and invest aggressively the difference. To achieve this, make sure you have a job where your income is proportionate to your skill. So like being a salesman or something, the better you're at your job, the more money you make. That's something like sales can do, programming can do. Just find a job where it's not the hours you work, it's how good you are at your job. Because there's no point in getting really good at a job where there's no reward of getting more pay. Essentially, I also want to say real quick, there's three main types of FIRE: fat, lean, barista. Fat is you're living luxurious. Lean is when you're just kind of live like more of a monk side, the minimalist side. And then barista is just you work part-time, like on the weekends or something like that to live your life. And the barista FIRE is honestly not that hard to get. Like you can retire with a part-time job pretty early in your life, and depending on how many like kids you have and all those medical expenses and stuff like that and emergencies. To achieve FIRE, to achieve retirement early, you just need to be able to take out 4% a year off your whole investment portfolio, and you will save, and you will be able to live almost indefinitely on that through all the market crash and stuff. There's like a study, I think it's called the Trinity study. So if you have 25K annual expenses, you will only need 225K in your investment portfolio when you can retire. So this money, if you spend 25K a year, this is the amount of money you can have in your investment portfolio. To call it a day, to call it retired. Obviously, to make this number lower, you gotta make this number lower. So living frugally makes you retire early. So yeah, essentially these are the main average money the average Joe spends. 33% on housing, 17% transportation, 13% on food. FIRE people, they do house hacking where they live in a multi-unit place and just kind of rent out the other units and get a low down payment because it's a house loan, not an investment loan. Transportation, 17%. To counteract that, you ride your bike to work, you live close to your work, don't try and commute if you can avoid it. And then food is 13%. That is not eating out, that is just just cooking all your meals at home. Essentially, FIRE it's that the goal of FIRE is not to like not work. The goal of FIRE is to work a job that you only work because you want to work that job. It's fine if you like to work, but retirement is when you work because you want to work and not because you have to work. If you have a rewarding job right now as it is, like a doctor or a teacher or something you like enjoy, congratulations, you don't even need to retire. You've achieved the fact of doing what you want to do without having to save up and be retired for it. So if you have a rewarding job, still try and save money. Don't fall into the consumer narrative where you have to buy the newest car, buy the newest phone, get new clothes, keep up with the trends. There's no need to do any of that. And I guess probably if everybody in America started becoming less of a consumer, the economy might suffer. But there's going to be a time in our life where that is going to happen anyway, because innovation, when it comes, essentially, I mean, I don't know. I'm getting off track. All I need to let you guys know is save money, hit that early retirement, and it's not that hard to hit early retirement. A lot of people can do it in about a decade if they put their mind to it. I know they have no emergencies or medical issues. But yeah, just look forward to not spending money. You see somebody driving a nice new car, or they have the best clothes, or they have Gucci or whatever that the name brands are. You should look at them and be almost disgusted. Be like, wow, I can't believe that. You should look at them and be like, wow, that is, you are a fool. I'm not the fool for being not being trendy. You're the fool for being trendy. Trendy if it costs a lot of money. But yeah, essentially the FIRE movement is retire early and look up more about the FIRE movement. It's kind of interesting. And also, real quick, I just want to explain the 4% rule. Just get whatever you spend every year. So if you spend 25K a year to survive, times that 25K by 25. Whatever you spend a year, times that by 25, and that's how much money you need to aim for to retire early. If you want that number to go up, this number got to go up, and onward and so forth. It just kind of makes sense. Just have extreme frugality. Every dollar you spend, you save now, wait 40 years, you're gonna get $42 later after 40 years. So if you invest in the S&P 500 index fund, which is the average, that's a whole other thing. Just look up the S&P 500. If you want to know more about this, do the S&P 500. But yeah, essentially that's everything. Save money and learn how to retire early, not by earning more money, but by saving more money. And thank you.